Okay, so next up, we're going to go through a couple buyer flows in the LMS context and show you kind of how it all works together and what it looks like. So let's get started. So currently we have two collaborators. We have Brad and we have Steve. Brad is an instructor, you can see, because he's a part of the instructor royalty program. And we also have Steve, who's a part of an affiliate program. So Steve is not an instructor, but he is an affiliate. And Brad is an instructor, so he also has access to his own special affiliate program, but he's also going to get credit for any courses that he's building. So if we go look at these programs real quick, I'll show you what I mean. We have three programs that are set up here. The first one is the affiliate program, and this is the generic affiliate program for any affiliate. So in this one pays a 25% commission for sales. We look at the instructor affiliate program. It's exactly the same as the general affiliate program. The only difference is it pays a higher percentage. So the people who are in this program are going to get paid a higher percentage than they would pay otherwise. And then third and finally, we have the instructor royalty program. And this program pays a 50% transaction fee for any course that is sold to the course creator. So in other words, we're paying 50% to the course creator if their course is purchased. We are going to pay, and if the course creator also were to sell it themselves, they're getting another 47%. So this is a very generous program where they're able to earn 97% of the total value. In this case, we would basically just earn a 3% cut just for basically maintaining and hosting the site. The affiliate program sells 25%. So that's where we're able to actually earn a little bit more on top of that, because then in the case of where Steve, our affiliate, not our instructor, sells it, we would then have a little bit extra wiggle room where we're going to be able to get a little bit more of a cut on sales from this course. So that's how these three different programs are set up. Now you're also going to notice we have a program group here called affiliate programs. We have this set to newest engagement wins, and it's applying to the affiliate program and the instructor affiliate program. So what that's going to ensure happens is the only person who's going to get credit for any sale among the affiliate programs is going to be whoever the last engagement applied to. So if somebody applies a coupon code, they're going to end up winning that instead of the instructor. So this is ensuring that this keeps our programs from stacking, so we don't end up accidentally paying both Steve and Brad an affiliate commission whenever only one of them should have earned it. Now, if we go into LifterLMS and we go into our courses, we can see we have a course set up here. It's just called course template because it was just the one that comes with LifterLMS whenever I imported the data. If I scroll all the way down to the bottom though, I can see the instructors, that the top instructor is set to Brad. So that means that this course is associated with Brad. And since we have a program that rewards course creators when their products are sold, he will get credit. Okay. So now that that's all set up and we're ready to go, let's go ahead and do a customer journey where somebody purchases this course using both Steve and Brad's affiliate link, so you can see how this all fleshes out. So let's go ahead and go to Siren collaborators, and we can see here their affiliate IDs are right here. So we can copy those and then use those for testing. So I'm going to open up a new private window, and I'm going to go to the current site, which is lmscourse.local. I'm going to add a question mark at the end and type in REF for ref, as in referral rather, equals well. So in this case, this is going to be Brad Wellington, which is our instructor. So this is an affiliate link. We're pretending that in this case, the person is visiting the site using Brad's URL. Maybe he shared it on social media or something like that. Let's pretend that this person goes through the course catalog, clicks on the course template, looks at the product and says, yeah, I want this. And they click enroll now. And then they go through the process of filling out this form to actually purchase the product. I'm going to go ahead and pause this real quick and fill out this form because it takes a second. Okay, so let's go ahead and scroll down. We're going to click buy now. Now, in this version of the site, my test version, I only have manual set up. On your site, you're actually probably going to have a real actual payment processor, but using manual payments is a great way to test these sites whenever you're setting up your affiliate program for the first time. And so we're going to use that workflow here. So we're going to go ahead and close this window and head over to orders, and we'll see that order came through. Right here, we can see it's pending payment. And if we go into Siren right now, where the payment hasn't happened, you're going to notice that the conversions, we have 2 that hit here for transaction 6. If I click on transaction 6, you can see it's using the course template. This is for this purchase, right? This one that just happened. It shows you the type, and it says that the status of these is pending. And the reason why it says it's pending is because the order is still pending payment. So if we were to, and now whenever you're using a payment processor, all of this happens instantly. It goes pending payment. And then once the payment completes through Stripe or whatever payment processor you're using, it would then go back and say completed. So this all happens automatically behind the scenes. We're just manually doing it so you can see those steps. So we're going to go in here, we're going to edit this order, and we're going to say, hey, we received the payment for this. We're good to go. Order's completed. Okay. Now if I go back into Siren and I go to conversions, I can see that those 2 conversions are now marked as complete. And we can see that the transaction is still here, the type is a sale, but we also see that they now have an obligation ID associated with them. So if we go to obligations, we're now going to see 2 obligations that were triggered. Both of them are for Bradley Wellington. One of them is for $47 and the other one is for $50. Now, if you remember, this is a $100 transaction. We had 2 programs that were running for this. One was for 50% and the other one was for 47%. And that is exactly what happened here. So this one triggered for Brad's affiliate program, and then this one triggered for Brad's royalty program. So now we can see that there are 2 obligations that are pending approval by us. So we can go in and we can, we're not going to create the fulfillment yet because we're going to do a few more, but you could at this point create a fulfillment, but that's a different video. We'll get into that later. But if maybe something happens here where this isn't quite right, you could always reject it as well, but we're going to leave it as is for now and not do anything else. Let's do another buyer journey. This time we're going to buy that same course, but instead of using Brad's affiliate link, we're actually going to use Steve's. So let's go back to collaborators. Let's grab Steve's and let's go through that same process. So we're going to go to lmscourse.local !ref equals STE for Steve. And we're going to navigate to the course catalog and we're going to buy that course again. I'm going to go ahead and pause and work through this now. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and click buy now. And just like last time, this is pending payment. So we're going to go ahead and close this. We'll go back into conversions and you'll see that there are 2 more that are pending for a new transaction. And this is because yet again, that order is set as pending payment. So let's go ahead and edit that. And we're going to mark it as completed, just like we did last time. And then whenever we go over to Siren and we go to conversions, we can see that there are 2 more conversions created and 2 more obligations, obligation 9 and 10. So if we go look at our obligations, you can now see that yet again, Brad still received his 50%, but Steve received his 25% commission instead of Brad receiving his 47%. And we can even click on under conversions, we can click on the transaction and we can actually see some information. So the total amount of money that is for the obligations that was created for this transaction and the total value of the obligation, as well as the individual conversions that were triggered by that transaction. So this allows you to see kind of what happened with an individual transaction and how it all relates and how much money you paid out for that. If we go back to conversions here, we can also see, looking at this one, you'll see it's a different number, $97, $100 in total. What was in that transaction? In our case, it was just a single course, and there's 2 obligations that were triggered for it as well right here. So that's how all of that works. We'll get into how to fulfill these and actually pay these out in a different video, but I wanted to show you what the customer journey looks like and kind of roughly, how these things all kind of connect together.